Everyone, thank you for being here. Today, I want to talk about the most important investment you can ever make, and that's you. Not your stocks, not your business, not your bank account, yourself. The truth is, when you invest in yourself, everything else in life improves. Let's dive into 6 key points to help you start investing in yourself today. In today's fast-pacing world, where change is the only constant, the importance of continuous learning cannot be overstated. Whether you're a student, a professional, an entrepreneur, or simply someone trying to figure things out, the ability to learn and adapt is what will set you apart. Learning doesn't stop at graduation. In fact, that's just the beginning. Every day offers a new chance to expand your knowledge, deepen your understanding, and sharpen your skills. And the beauty of it is, learning today is more accessible than ever before. Think about this. Everything you want to improve in your life, your career, your relationships, your health, even your happiness, starts with gaining knowledge. When you prioritize learning, you take back control. You stop waiting for opportunities and start creating them. Whether you're reading a book, listening to a podcast, watching a tutorial, or engaging in meaningful conversations, you're feeding your mind with the fuel it needs to grow. It doesn't have to be formal or expensive. You don't need a classroom or a degree. You just need curiosity and consistency. Maybe it's learning a new language, picking up a creative skill like painting or writing, or understanding the basics of personal finance. Whatever it is, investing time in learning every day compounds in value, just like money in a savings account, but with even greater returns. Continuous learning also builds confidence. When you learn something new, you begin to believe in your own ability to evolve, to overcome, and to succeed. It gives you an edge. It helps you think more critically, solve problems more creatively, and communicate more effectively. These are skills that no one can take away from you. In fact, they are your secret weapons in a world where many stop learning the moment they feel comfortable. But here's the truth. Comfort is the enemy of growth. When you stop learning, you stop progressing. And in a world that's constantly moving, standing still is the same as falling behind. On the other hand, when you commit to being a lifelong learner, you stay relevant, adaptable, and open-minded. Qualities that are increasingly rare and incredibly valuable. So ask questions, seek answers, be curious, read widely, challenge your own beliefs, learn from people who are different from you, fail, and learn from it. Surround yourself with your health is the foundation for everything you want to do in life. It doesn't matter how ambitious your goals are or how many dreams you have, if your body and mind are not in good shape, everything else becomes harder. Success, happiness, productivity, and even the ability to enjoy time with loved ones all depend on how well you take care of your health. Yet, it's something many of us put off. We say, I'll eat better when I have time, or I'll exercise after this busy week, or I'll sleep more when things settle down. But the truth is, there will never be a perfect time. So the best time to prioritize your health is now. Start with the basics. Move your body, You don't need to be an athlete or spend hours at the gym. Just walk more, stretch, dance, take the stairs, do something that gets your blood flowing. Movement is medicine. It boosts your mood, strengthens your muscles, and helps prevent countless health problems. Your body was designed to move. Sitting still all day. Then there's what you put into your body. Nutrition isn't about being perfect or giving up everything you love. It's about fueling yourself with real, whole foods that give you energy instead of draining it. Try to eat more things that grow from the ground and fewer things that come in a package. Drink water. Pay attention to how food makes you feel. You don't need to follow every diet trend. Just listen to your body and aim for balance. And we can't forget sleep. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you don't sleep well, everything suffers. Your focus, your emotions, your immune system, and even your ability to make good decisions. Think of sleep as recharging your internal battery. You wouldn't let your phone die without plugging it in, so why treat your body any differently? Mental health is just as important. You can be eating kale and jogging every morning, but if you're overwhelmed, anxious, or emotionally drained, your health still suffers. Take care of your mind. Set boundaries. Give yourself breaks. Talk to someone when you're struggling. Practice mindfulness or meditation. Say no to things that deplete you and yes to things that restore you. Taking care of your health isn't selfish, it's smart. When you're healthy, you have more to give. You show up better in every part of your life. You're more patient, more focused, more alive. You feel better, think clearer, and live longer. Your energy becomes contagious and people notice. Most importantly, you gain control over your life. So don't wait for a health scare to start taking care of yourself. Make the small choices now that lead to a stronger, healthier you. Your future self will thank you, not just for adding years to your life, but for adding life to your years. Your mind. Set boundaries. Give yourself breaks. Talk to someone when you're struggling. Practice mindfulness or meditation. Say no to things that deplete you and yes to things that restore you. Taking care of your health isn't selfish, it's smart. When you're healthy, you have more to give. You show up better in every part of your life. You're more patient, more focused, more alive. You feel better, think clearer, and live longer. Your energy becomes contagious, and people notice. Most importantly, you gain control over your life. So don't wait for a health scare to start taking care of yourself. Make the small choices now that lead to a stronger, healthier you. Your future self will thank you, not just for adding years to your life, but for adding life to your years. At the heart of every fulfilling life are meaningful relationships. No matter how smart, successful, or independent you are, the truth is, we are wired for connection. We need people, not just to survive, but to truly thrive. The quality of your relationships shapes your mental health, your self-esteem, and even your physical well-being. When you invest in real connections, you're not just building friendships. You're building a support system, a mirror for growth, and a source of joy that money simply can't buy. But meaningful relationships don't just happen. They take time, effort, and a genuine desire to understand others. It's not about how many people you know. It's about how deeply you know them and how safe they feel to be their true selves around you. It's the way you think about challenges, effort, failure, and success shapes everything about your journey in life. That's why developing a growth mindset is one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication, effort, and learning. It's the opposite of a fixed mindset. The idea that who you are is set in stone. When you embrace growth, you stop asking, "Am I good enough?" and start asking, "How can I get better?" With a growth mindset, failure isn't the end, it's feedback. It's not something to fear or avoid. It becomes a teacher. You begin to understand that every mistake you make is part of the learning process. Instead of being embarrassed by your setbacks, you start to mine them for insight. You ask questions like, "What can I learn from this? How can I do it differently next time?" That kind of thinking turns obstacles into stepping stones. Suddenly, the hard times don't stop you. They shape you. People with a growth mindset aren't necessarily the smartest or most talented. They are the most resilient. They keep showing up. They're not discouraged by not knowing something. They're excited by the opportunity to learn. They're not afraid of hard work. They welcome it because they understand that every hour spent practicing, struggling, and improving is a step forward. They believe in their ability to evolve. One of the most important aspects of a growth mindset is how you talk to yourself. Your inner voice matters. When you make a mistake, do you say, "I'm terrible at this," or do you say, "This is hard, but I'm learning"? That small shift in language can make a massive difference. Start catching yourself when you use limiting thoughts, like, "I can't," "I'm not good at this," or "I always fail." Replace them with phrases like, "I can improve," "I'm still." There's something powerful that happens when you give yourself permission to explore what truly lights you up. Your passions, the things that excite you, energize you, and make time disappear, are not random. They are clues. Clues to who you are and what you're meant to bring into this world. When you invest in your passions and connect with your purpose, you begin to live a life that feels not just busy, but meaningful. Too often, we're taught to chase security, follow the rules, and do what's expected. Passion becomes a hobby, something we put on a shelf until we have more time. Purpose becomes a vague idea we hope to find someday. But the truth is, your passions and your purpose are already within you. They just need space to grow. You don't have to quit your job or overhaul your life overnight. You just need to start giving your dreams the attention they deserve. Maybe it's art, maybe it's music, maybe it's writing, teaching, building, healing, inventing. Whatever it is, it's worth your time. You don't need anyone else's approval to pursue what matters to you. Your passion doesn't have to be profitable. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. Doing something that makes you feel alive will always lead you closer to your purpose. Purpose, unlike passion, is not always loud. It's not always exciting. Sometimes it looks like quietly serving others. Sometimes it's showing up every day and doing work that makes a difference, even if no one's clapping. Purpose is the deeper why behind what you do. It's what keeps you going when motivation fades. When you align your actions with your values and passions, that's when life starts to feel rich and fulfilling. And here's the beautiful part. When you live with passion and purpose, you inspire others to do the same. You give people permission to dream bigger, to take risks, to live boldly. You become a spark in a world that desperately needs more light. And that impact ripples out far beyond what you may ever see. Investing in your passions also means investing in your growth. Take the class, buy the tools, block off time, make space in your week for the thing you love, even if it's only 30 minutes. Passion grows when you feed it, with practice, patience, and play. And over time, it becomes part of your identity. You're no longer just working to survive, you're creating a life that reflects who you are. So don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start now. Explore the things that make your heart race. Follow your curiosity. And trust that by honoring your passion, you are also uncovering your purpose. Because life is too short to only go through the motions. You were not born just to pay bills and meet deadlines. You were born to create, to contribute, and to live fully. So invest in what matters to you. That's where your joy lives. That's where your power is. Avoid the trap of multitasking. When you do too many things at once, nothing gets your full attention. You end up drained and scattered. Instead, practice deep focus. Give one task your full energy, then move on. You'll not only get more done, you'll do it better. Ultimately, time management is self-management. It's about knowing your goals, honoring your limits, and aligning your daily actions with the bigger picture of who you want to become. Because how you spend your time is how you spend your life. So don't wait for the perfect moment or the magical schedule. Start now. Start small. Own your hours.